Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Why are you hesitating? You've always dreamt of racing in F1.
Not like this. Do you know what he did?
Oh, your father?
He refused to support me. Said he'd only fund one of his children. Said Devon had better prospects.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Mum used the divorce settlement to help me out, but... And you're only here because he sent you.
No. This was my idea, my decision. And this is me asking you, Callie, not your father. We need a replacement and I ask for you because I know how good you are. And that's the truth.
I always said I'd do it on my terms, not his.
I'll look out for you. Just like I did in F2.
Will you keep him away from me?
I'll do everything in my power. Everything. To make sure that all you have to think about is driving. Have we got a deal? You might never get this opportunity again. You know that.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Davidoff.
They stopped me entering the garage just because Callie's in there. It's ridiculous.
We've had this conversation. You need to give her space.
I'll humour you for now, Ackerman, but I don't like being told where I can and can't go around here. Don't forget, you talked me into this.
What does that mean? Talked you into what?
Signing Callie in the first place. I'm just allowing you to take credit for it, that's all.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to blame me.
Well, if you're right about it, there'll be no blame to allocate, will there?
Anything else?
You're a busy man. I'll let you go.
Alright guys, this isn't one of our better tracks. Kind of technical, if you ask me, but of course, we'll give it our
History
best
is made
shot.
here today as Callie Mayer, Connor Sport's latest signing, becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race.
What a moment! I've got goosebumps. Now, for those of you wondering at home, only a handful of women have entered at least one Grand Prix over the years, but none have even had the opportunity to qualify since 1992. Italy's Giovanna Amati, for those of you wondering. So today is very much a new dawn here in Baku.
And Mayer was impressive in qualifying, so let's see what the Grand Prix has in store for her.
Yeah, I have to say, it is quite a tight-knit pack out there. Fierce competition all round. I really wouldn't want to call this one.
Indeed. We've seen some brilliant driving here today, especially from young Callie Mayer. She seems to have made the transition to F1 as if she was born for it.
Alright, here we go, taking
Callie,
over.
Really good start, keep it up.
I'm not finished yet.
Ooh, it just threw me into the game. Oh, he slammed the door. What the heck? That was close. Oh, he's trying to block. He's trying to block. full race update.
Sonoda ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 3.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Norris behind. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now and want to finish the race on this compound. And that's 8 laps to go.
Oh boy. Haven't raced Abu Dhabi since last year. I'm sorry, Azerbaijan. Oh, what happened? Oh, jeez.
Here comes Callie Mayer closing in on her teammates.
She's practically on top of me. Aiden, calm down. You're on different strategies. Just let Callie pass.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Callie. Aiden's going to let you
This
pass
can't be
to the
good.
next corner. Let's go. Copy.
Will Mayer get past her teammate now? Here she comes. But there's contact. Contact between the two Connor Sport drivers. Jackson's out. He gets the worst of it. Mayer's clear.
Oh, Jackson's damage looks bad. I think you're right, Crofty. His race is over.
Mayer seemed to catch Jackson unawares, though. I'm not sure why.
What was that? Why didn't she wait for me to move over on the exit? Okay, Aiden. Are you all right? It's just another butler.
No way. Same thing happened last year between Aiden and Casper. All right, here we go. Taking over again.
Callie, I'm sorry about that, but it's happened now. It's over. Let's get your head down and focus. Come on. We'll talk about it later.
That is not going to be good for the team at all. All right, so let's concentrate on our team objectives to finish in the top 10. But as an added bonus, if we finish in the top 8, that means we'll be on our way to vehicle and team upgrades. Should have DRS on the Alpine. Oh, this is that engine scream. Rear wing open.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Oh, hard on the brakes. Get it turned in. All right, we're in 11th. Oh, gosh. We need 3 more places. And we have, what, 5 laps to do it in. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Little freeze there.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
Driver in front.
Okay, there's enough fuel to do 6 more laps.
Driver ahead.
You've got 11th, that's 11th place. Okay, Russell's ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Ocon's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. The distance to the leader is 34.1 seconds. That's our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now.
All right, we've got our work cut out for us. We got to get close to Russell and the Mercedes. Should have his DRS. That didn't feel good. Passing my old team. Well, kinda it did. Alright. Ooh, the lag. I'm having to brake super early. Because, yeah, oh, the car is carrying very little downforce, which is surprising for this track that's full of turns. set up for more straight line speed. That's how I'm so fast on the straights, but oh, that was ugly. Oh, I'm fast on the straights, but in the corners, ooh, not so much.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel
I'm
left.
gonna go for this move. Ooh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Come on, dude. Oh, I can't take any damage. Whoa. Alright, we're up to 8th position. 21 cars in the race. We're on lap 9 of 13. And we're within our team objective and bonus. Hard on the brakes. Oh my goodness. I'm having to brake super early. I mean, the tires are okay, but it has to be the downforce. It's not the tires. The car has no downforce. Just to be quick in a straight line. I need more downforce. I can't. I'm gonna hit. I can see myself going into one of these walls. Because I'm having to brake super early and I'm losing a ton of time. Oh gosh, I set the intermediates. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. I wish you could set the downforce by voice control, like you can do everything else. Let me wait till I get to a straight. That's a smart thing to do. I wonder if you can't set downforce by voice. Alright, so I don't want to set it on the straight because I want less downforce. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take it off just to gain some speed. Then by the corner, I'm going to crank it all the way back out. So downforce, and I know a lot of my viewers don't watch Formula One racing, but the downforce is what's pushing the car into the ground.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, almost hit it. I need more downforce. So downforce is what's pushing all of these wings, the airflow over the car. Okay. The airflow over the car is pushing the car into the ground. That's why you hear a lot of theories that this car can actually drive upside down on a tunnel, because the faster it goes, the more the aerodynamics is pushing it down. So in essence, it's supposed to stick by theory. I have no idea if that's true. But when you take the when you take the downforce off the car.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
The car is
5 seconds.
just slices into the air. And this is one reason why this wing back here will open and take more downforce off the car, which means it won't be pressed into the ground as much, creating drag. And that makes it, hard on the brakes. that much faster. So on a track like this, I would prefer more downforce because the car is sticking to the ground more in these corners. But on the straights, oh, no. There it is. I have a wing messed up. Thank goodness I have one more lap. Go for more downforce. Yeah, if you just saw it, we have wing damage on the lower right graphic. That wing should be green like the other one. But more downforce can make you slower as well, because it's creating drag. No! Oh gosh, my wing is... No!
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Vehicle condition.
Okay, back to the pits. You need a new front wing. Box now.
I'm not coming in, dude.
Tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it.
I'm not coming in. Our wing is toast. How far is the guy behind us? Driver behind.
Okay, copy that.
Driver behind.
And we're currently sat in 6th. Piastri ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Oh, there he is, too.
Seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Hamilton's behind you now.
Oh, this is only going to keep happening.
The car behind is 3.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay,
We can't lose 2 positions.
3.3 seconds. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration.
I have to brake super early. Oh, wow. I had to brake really early and put more downforce. Wow. This is a hectic race. Oh, I gotta brake. Turn. This is gonna hurt. Oh, you're actually seeing downforce at work. I have no front wing, which means there's no air pushing the front end down so it can stick, and it's just sliding. You see, I have no grip. Now I have to be careful around these last 2 chicanes. I think we're home free now. That was something else. You see the front wing is gone? Front wing is gone. Oh gosh. We barely held on. That wasn't funny. Wow, look at that bad look in Baku. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
well, in spite of the drama amongst those at the top of the standings,
it's no joke. That was a horrible race for us, but we held on to our 2 objectives. Finish in the top 10 for the team and finish in the top 8.
Talking of that debut, what did you make of Callie Mayer's first ever start?
Well, I am so excited to see Callie racing in F1. It is great for the sport. She is a phenomenal talent. I can't wait to see what the season holds and her career as a whole.
And if today is anything to go by, the name Callie Mayer is one that we'll be watching with a lot of interest for many years to come. Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again. And do you feel extra pressure at Connor Sport? It must be difficult with your dad looking over your shoulder.
Look, it's F1. It's not possible for me to feel any more pressure than I already do. So no, it's not an issue.
Callie, have you felt any pushback from anyone in the F1 world, just with you being the first female driver in the sport?
No, everyone's been amazing. And I'm not the first, I'm just the latest.
How's your brother? Are you really just keeping his seat warm?
You'd have to ask him that. But he is getting the help that he needs. And no, I have no intention of giving up this seat.
What happened out there between you and Aiden today?
It's just a mix-up. I thought he was letting me through on the entry, but he clearly had other
We
ideas.
spoke to him earlier, and he said it was deliberate on your part. Any comment on that?
It was just a misunderstanding.
You've always gone by Maya, and now you're in a team financed by your father, driving in your brother's seat. Would you go back to the Butler name?
Should have expected it, right?
I thought you did.
It's not what I mean. I'm a woman, I get it. I'm happy to talk about it.
Then what is it?
Well, it's always the same, isn't it? So you're a woman, and then every question about Dad, about Devon, about the Butler name.
Just forget about it.
Oh, I can never get away from it, can I? The only question about the race was about Aiden.
Well, maybe if we'd let it run a little longer, there would have been...
Casper? Don't defend them.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Look, it's fine. I'll be faster next time.
The incident at Baku, do you think she did it on purpose?
She did do it on purpose. Yeah. Check the footage.
So you didn't warm to her?
We weren't the best of friends. No.
I'm kind of seeing something here. So, it looks like Casper, the sport got the best of Casper, which is the older guy she was talking to. He used to race against Aiden last year on Breaking Point. Then you have Devon. Casper just... He knew he was breaking. Wow, I guess that's why it's called Breaking Point. He knew he was breaking and getting to his wit's end. And he left the sport. He just couldn't take it. It was just too high strung. So if you've seen the earlier episodes, this is what's happening to Devon. Remember the last episodes when it looked like Devon was having blurred vision and he just couldn't keep it together and making mistakes? So it's like the sport is getting to him. And now we have Callie who's come to the team. And now Aiden is coming apart. And I think that's what they're trying to convey in this entire Breaking Point story mode. Like, all of these drivers are just coming apart at the seam because to perform on this high level week after week, month after month, season after season, we're seeing it have a direct toll. So I'm interested to see what exactly happened between Callie and Aiden when they collided like that. But I tell you, for a few episodes in, the story is just wow. It's an amazing story. So yeah, I will see you next chapter. Uh-oh, looks like we have a phone call.
Hey, Mum.
Callie, I couldn't be prouder, darling. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Mum. It was a good race. Felt great out there.
Oh, it was a good race.
Oh, no, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? What's what?
I can hear it in your voice, Mum. It was a good race.
No, it's nothing.
Go on.
No, it's just that... You didn't do it on purpose, did you? When you clipped poor Aiden.
I can't believe you're even asking me. Did you really raise your daughter to behave like that?
Well, I'm really not sure.
It was an accident, Mum. I'm hanging up.
Oh, of course it was. Bye, darling. Lots of love.
All right. I'm glad she said it was an accident, but who knows? That could change down the line. But yeah, I will now certainly see you next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Andreu?
You seen this latest article doing the rounds today? 3 weeks later and the press are still going with narrative of the rivalry at Connorsport. Still!
They just need an angle for Silverstone. Paid no attention.
But they're right, aren't they? It's not like Callie and Aiden are suddenly treating each other like teammates.
They just need time. It took me a while to warm to Aiden back in the day.
Well, that's because you were a grumpy old man.
Yeah. Well, some things never change, I guess.
Ha! Now you're just grumpier and older. I'll leave you to it. Ciao.
Bye.
Okay, we'll have a word.
He's been so late into these corners. I have no space out here.
Yeah, we'll talk to him, Callie.
This is still about Baku, isn't it?
and trailing the car ahead by 2.4 seconds. Currently in P13. Zhu ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Gasly's behind you. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 18.5 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.7 seconds. flag. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
You see, this is just another example of the Connor Sport drivers antagonising each other.
Yeah, but you've got to look at Ackerman as well. He's the one that can sort this situation out, and so far, he's letting them run wild.
His job is to keep control, and no matter what the season, no matter what the driver, Connor Sport just can't seem to gel as a team. So you've got to ask the question, really, what will it take? After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Callie, this is your first ever F1 race at Silverstone in front of the home fans. So just try to put into words what that means to you.
Yeah, I mean, just to see the number of fans cheering for me really spurred me on today, and I used to come here as a little girl to watch the races, so it really means everything. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
Well, I have to say it was tight out there once again between you and Aiden. You're not giving each other much space, are you?
Yeah, well, we're both incredibly competitive drivers. And we're going to have races where we get in each other's way. It happens all the time within teams, you know.
Now, naturally, there has been a lot of speculation about the role of your father, Davidoff Butler, in securing your seat at Connor Sport. Just what do you say to the critics?
Okay, well, look at Gasly, Leclerc, Russell, and now everyone's suddenly surprised that an F1 team signed an F2 champion. I'm here because I can drive. People need to get a grip.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Hey, Mum.
Callie,
You saw the interview?
would you like some loving parental advice?
Not really.
Yeah. All this stuff about your father, I mean, you do know there's an element of truth to what they're saying. Like it or not, you've got to acknowledge it.
I don't have to acknowledge anything.
You can't make it go away by ignoring it, Cal. People will say all manner of nonsense if you don't accept it. She's privileged, they'll say. She's out of touch.
I don't care what they say about me.
Of course you do. You're only human.
I'm just here to drive.
If only it were that simple, darling.
Yeah. Look, I've got stuff to do, okay?
Think about it anyway. Lots of love.
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. I mean, like, I never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connorsport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andreo, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andreo...
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change, we can turn it into an advantage. So on your out lap, let's make it all count.
Copy that.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits. DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Wait for further updates. And that's P18. Okay, Russell's ahead. And they've entered the pit lane. They're on a fresh set of inters. Piastri's behind. They're on a fresh set of inters. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go. Gap to your teammate ahead is 11.1 seconds. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Currently in P13. That's Gasly ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Magnussen's behind you. They're on a fresh set of inters. The distance to the leader is 20.4 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds. Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.4 seconds. looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. Top 10 now, keep it up. And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Final lap, let's go, final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.3 seconds. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.4 seconds.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet. Callie?
Well, we said at the time that it might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Common Sport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Common Sport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. Mayer, well, she continues to impress. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me?
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah. Good. Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway. Casper.
Hey, look, I've put some measures in place to clamp down on who can access team radio.
Thanks, I guess.
It turns out your father talked Mark into it. Said, "You're not going to keep me off team radio or on my own team." You know, something like that.
Yeah, well, Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Yeah. Look, Davidov's going to be at this press thing later, so you don't need to attend.
Oh. Thanks for that, Casper.
Just wish I could do more. Look, enjoy some downtime if you can, okay?
Yeah. Thanks. Mum.
Callie, I just got your text. Prove him wrong? He's got a nerve.
He really gets to me, Mum. I know I shouldn't let him, but I can't bear it.
Him and his little games. Call him out on it, Callie. Say something.
I did. I spoke to him.
And?
He said he didn't mean anything by it. He said I did well today.
Unbelievable.
What else do you expect? An apology? I don't know what to do.
You keep driving, Callie. That's all you can do right now. The rest is just fluff.
If only it were that simple.
Oh, fair point. Don't envy you, darling. Not one bit. I'll leave you be.
Bye, Mum.